So I asked you on Snapchat what videos you wanted to see, and a lot of you said 50 facts about me. So here you go. Here's 50 facts about me so you can get to know me better, and hopefully it won't bore you. So my name is Sarakate Watson-Baik. Baik because I married a Korean man. That's a fact, right? I am from Northern California. I am half Filipino. I'm an only child. When I was a kid, I played piano, violin, guitar, and saxophone. Mostly piano and violin. My first pet was a cat named Kitty Baby. My husband and I share the same birthday weekend usually, so he's the 17th of September and I'm the 18th of September. I've been in Korea a long time. I am 5'5", 5'4", or 162 or 163 centimeters. I don't know. My shoe size is European 39, American 8.5, which makes it really difficult to buy shoes in Korea. Which would be kind of weird to say because I have a lot of shoes in the background. Believe me, I bought them all at the end of the Zara sale because Koreans typically have smaller feet, and so all of the shoes in my size are on sale for like 20 bucks, and thus I have a shoe collection. My educational background is kind of interesting. I was homeschooled by my mother in elementary school. I went to public junior high school, then I went to high school for a little bit before I tested out at age 16. I went to junior college in America and I did 2 degrees, 2 associate's degrees, one in commercial photography and one in fine art photography. And then I moved to London and I went to the famous art school, Central St. Martin's School of Art and Design, and did a BA in arts and design with a media focus. And then I did a master's also in London at Goldsmiths College, which is also famous for artists and humanities and stuff. And I did a master's in photography and urban cultures, which is like a sociological look through the eyes of the lens. Not bad for not officially graduating from high school. My fashion education comes from trying on everything, even things I thought were ugly. When I was a teenager running through thrift stores in America, I would just pick up stuff and be like, oh, this is kind of gross. Let's try it on. My favorite subjects in school have always been art and art-related things. So in high school, I was really into painting and drama. In college, I was into photography and studying design. And then I was introduced to theory. So basically, art, design, theory. One of my happiest memories, spending a lot of time in the darkroom, because, you know, I studied photography actually with black and white film. And so just being in the darkroom and projecting onto photographic paper and putting the paper into all the different chemical vats. It was like a really amazing meditation. My first job was writing for a magazine because I was obsessed with British pop and I wanted to interview them. So I got a job as a journalist and I started interviewing British pop stars when I was a teenager. I'm a style director and concept designer. It's kind of crazy. I do a lot of things. Basically, I give ideas to companies that need crazy ideas. Consulting, basically. I'm also a lecturer at a fashion college here in Korea. I talk about fashion culture, so 20th century fashion culture, and the sociological points in style. I sometimes host a TV show. I do stuff. I suffer from RBF, resting bitch face. A lot of times people think that I'm not having a good time. It's not true because I'm having a really good time. If you suffer from RBF, can you comment below because I would love to hear about it. What are your RBF struggles? My favorite types of books are non-fiction. So behind me is tons of different fashion history books and stuff, and I'm really into that. Or learning how to do something, or I don't know, I just love non-fiction. Number of countries I visited. I have been to America, Mexico, England, France, Portugal, Germany, Spain, Italy, Belgium, Sweden, 10, Hungary, Egypt, Morocco, India, Korea, Philippines, Malaysia, Indonesia, Thailand, Japan, that's 20. There's gotta be more. I think that there's more. China, 21. Mexico. Did I say Mexico? I did a stopover in the United Arab Emirates. Does that count? Forgetting anybody. Singapore. I think I've been to 23 countries. Love, love, love traveling. It's the best inspiration, best education you'll ever get. I'm obsessed with markets like souks, bazaars, shijangs, all kinds of things. I just love markets. So in France, if you go through the arcades, in Egypt and in Morocco and India and in Korea. I love, love, love markets. I think that they're amazing kind of barometer for culture and society, and that's my type of tourism. Oh, my favorite food. I'm from California, so I love like Mediterranean Asian fusion. I think Italian food is amazing. I love Asian food. The mix, everything together. So some specific foods: Italian, Korean, Japanese, Thai. Love it. I am a wannabe vegan, or what they call vegan-ish. Monday through Friday, I am eating plant-based. My kitchen is plant-based only. But then on the weekend, I'm very, very flexible. So this is my way to eat a little bit more healthfully and also have less impact on the environment. Rice or noodles? Noodles. I love noodles. If you didn't know, I'm crazy about juicing. So I have a Huron juicer and I love putting tons of vegetables in it. So I really love bitter green juice. For any beginner juicer, I recommend ABC juice. It's apple, beet, carrot juice. It's a really beautiful color. For extra flavor, add a lemon and ginger. It's awesome. I love tea. Tea. Every type of tea, herbal tea, chai tea. Oh, just any types of tea. Now, if I go to Starbucks, I always get a chai tea latte with almond milk. In Korea, they don't have almond milk, so soy milk. Favorite cocktail? Margaritas, Bloody Marys, and really, really, really dirty martinis where it's like cloudy and there's tons of olives in there, because then I just eat the olives. I like to feel like I'm eating when I'm drinking. I think it's the Korean in me, like we always have anju with drinking. So that kind of cocktail has its own mini anju in there. Celery and olives. I have really frizzy curly hair. You can't tell here because I blow dry it, but basically I wash my hair every 3 days because otherwise it's a lot of work. I have this hair that is just like sticking out and continuing to stick out right here. Is that a fact? My natural hair color is this hair color right up here. Basically dark brown or black. A lot of people think it was blonde because I used to have bleached blonde hair here in Korea, and then I went natural and people were like, "You've changed your hair!" And it's like, no, that color's not real. I've had a lot of hairstyles in my life. I think some of the craziest ones were when I was in art school in London. They have included shaving the side of my head and having asymmetric hair typically. I think most of my art school was like asymmetric, and then I would have bleached out colors, whether it be blue or pink and yellow, and you know, that was a long time ago. It was fun. I have no tattoos. Would I get them in the future? I don't know. Maybe like my kid's name or something. I could see that, but other than that, just like for decorative purposes, not my style. Piercings! I have this industrial piercing. I have normal ones when I was a kid, and then I have 2 more that I've added on. After I went to India, I saw women wear earrings higher up on their ear, and it was so beautiful that I went and had it done. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I had 2 more, but now they're gone. Where were they? My favorite type of perfume. I used to work for Harrods in London. I had a lot of Middle Eastern customers that would come and shop with me, so they would smell like amber and oud. And so these precious smells I really, really love. Nothing too like light and florally and bright. I'm not into that. Like girly stuff. No. I like exotic smells. I don't smoke and I never will. My current exercise regime is running up the mountain behind my house, which is Namsan in Seoul. The last time I cried was probably like yesterday or the day before. I don't know. Basically, I'm a happy crier. So if there's some kind of like cute commercial on the TV, yep. One of those people. One of my favorite places in the world is Big Sur in California. I really, really love it. So beautiful. And I think that's one of the most amazing places on earth. Can I just have more than one favorite place? I love London. It's like my other home. Deserts. I love deserts. I'm a collector. It's a nice way to say hoarder of vintage fashion. I've got a lot of clothes, but they're really old, some of them. I have dresses ranging from the 1930s to 50s, 60s, and so on. I love, love, love vintage hats. I collect fashion books. I love hats. I love hats so much. I want to bring the culture of the, British cocktail hat or ascot style hat. And I love wearing hats, but people look at me like I'm crazy. I'm a total bargain shopper. I rarely pay full price for anything. If I find something that I like and it's too expensive, I will hunt it down like a madwoman on the internet and find it cheaper. And I usually do. PC or Mac? Gotta say, Mac. obsessed. Yeah, I think obsessed would be the word. Yeah. I hate cold weather. I think it's the Filipino California blood in me. Can't do it. I love hot or at least warm weather. I love to just kind of lounge around. I'm basically a snake. I'm obsessed with art supplies. Actually, any creative tools in general. So if I can go to an art supply store, I'll just be like looking like a crazy person. Like, oh, I like it. It's sort of like my version of porn. That sounds weird, but I love looking at art supplies. I love looking at camera and studio supplies. I love going to Home Depot and looking at tools. It's a problem. I've never been hospitalized. Please let that continue. Touch wood somewhere. I consider myself an advocate for Asian fashion. I'm based in Korea right now, so I really love Korean designers, but I also buy a lot of South Asian designers like Filipino designers, Indonesian, Malaysian, and Singaporean. I think it's really important to support your local design and bring up the culture economy. In the future, I hope to find amazing work from designers in South America, the Middle East, India, Africa, wherever, because that is the future of fashion. My secret dream is to live in a treehouse. I'm terrible at remembering the names of actors. I'll always be like, that guy I really like, my favorite actor, can't remember. My favorite music is almost all music. I love a variety of music. They call it jampong in Korea, jampong style, which is like this soup that has tons of stuff in it. And basically that's my music style. I think every type of music has a time and place, and you should expose yourself, like culture, to as much music as possible because, you know, it will inspire you and it'll change your life. So that's it. I hope you got to learn more about me and you weren't bored. Don't forget you can follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter, all at UrbanWit, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Mwah! Wow, 50 is a lot. That was really hard.